Hello everyone, this is Rijraj. Welcome to TechFerment, and in this video I'm going to talk about Vue.js. So let's get started. So Vue.js is a front-end framework for creating a client-side web applications, and it is approachable just because of like if you have a knowledge of HTML, CSS and JavaScript, you can easily create front-end application with the help of Vue.js, or we can say client-side applications. And the second one is it is versatile just because of there are a lot of library support or npm modules that you can use in your Vue.js application. And the third one is it is performant just because of its library size it is around 20 kb, which is more fast and performant. And the next part, why Vue.js? So as I told you, like it is easy to create front-end applications, or I can say the client-side application with the help of Vue.js. And again, it is easy to learn. Like if you have a knowledge of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, you can create a front-end applications or client-side application with the help of Vue.js. And the third one is it is very fast and lightweight just because of the library size. And there are a lot of features, for example component, data binding, state management, router, that you can use for building robust application with the help of Vue.js. And there are a lot of enterprises who are using Vue.js for building client-side applications such as Google, Adobe, Apple, Namechamp, Upwork, Frit, Netflix, GitLab, Trivago, Dribble, and there are a lot of things. So you can use Vue.js in two ways in your web applications. First one is you can load your Vue.js JavaScript library in your HTML page, or you can download Vue.js CLI and you can create a Vue.js project. In this video, I'll show you how we can import Vue.js library in our HTML page and how we can use Vue.js. So let's get started. So here we are at Vue.js.org. This is a website for Vue.js, and here you can get the documentation about Vue.js. So in this video, I'll show you how we can create a Vue.js application of version 2. So I'll click on get started button, and then we have a getting started section, and then here we have a libraries. So right now here we have a two libraries. First one is for the development version and second one is for the production version. So while developing a Vue.js applications, I'll recommend you to use development version library because it includes helpful consoles warning. So I'll just copy this development libraries or the path, and I'll go to the VS Code editor. Here we will create a file index.html, and this is my HTML basics logic, and I will copy and paste the Vue.js library, and that's it. This is the first step for import the Vue.js library. Now I'll create a Vue instance. So you can create a Vue instance. First we need to define script tag, and then here you need to use new Vue, and this is a Vue instance. Here we can pass the JavaScript object, and here we have a multiple properties. So first one is EL. So with the help of EL, you can identify the HTML element where you can apply the Vue properties. So I'll define an element, let's say this one is a div, or maybe you can define my app, and there will be an ID, so that's why we need to use hash symbol. And then here we have a div section whose ID is my app. Okay, so this Vue instance will work in this particular div element, and then every Vue instance has a data. So here we can define the data with the help of data property, and which will be return a JavaScript object. So let's say here you can pass the value. For example, let's say a is equal to or a colon 23. Okay, so value of a is equal to 23. So how we can print these things? So you just need to enter, and then here you can define the paragraph, and then you can print the instance data with the help of double curly braces, and then pass the value name. Okay, so this is a name for a, and we will get the data here. So what I'll do, I'll save, and then I will run this file with the help of lab server, and then here you can get the data 23. So similarly, you can create a multiple data. Let's say I'll create a multiple data like b is equal to 34, and we can also print the value here. I'll save and then reload, and here we have a data. Or you can define the object. So let's say I'll define an object name is person, And this is an object. Here we can pass the name, and then my name is, for example, Bridgeraj. And here you can find the age. Let's say age is 23. So you can print the object here. Just need to define p tag, and then for example I want to print my name. So how we can print the name? Person, this is the object, and then we have a property as a name. So I'll save, and then here we get the data. Or you can also perform arithmetic operations, because we have a two value a and b, so you can perform arithmetic operations. So here I'll write p tag, and then we can apply arithmetic operations, a plus b and a minus b. And here we can get a plus b and a minus b. So this is how you can create a Vue instance. For creating a Vue instance, you just need to, first you need to load the Vue.js library, and second you need to create a Vue instance with the help of new Vue, and inside you need to pass this JavaScript object. So here we have a property element, which will you need to define the ID, and then you need to create a div element whose ID is this one. And then in every Vue instance has a data as a property. Here you can define the data variables. For example, here we have a data, let's say a is equal to 23, so we can print with the help of double brace curly braces. And if you print the value of a here outside the div element, so you can get normal text, because this Vue instance will work only this particular element whose ID is this one. So that's all from my end. In the next video, I'll show you how we can create methods in Vue.js. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.